This is the Reckless Motorcycles Batwing fairing, available at accessoryinternational.com. Now this is the Reckless Motorcycles Batwing fairing with the Rockford Fosgate PMX3 digital media receiver and the two 6.5-inch Infinity LED speakers. The fairing on the outside is designed with an injection molded fiberglass construction. It's finished with the latest CNC technology for the perfect fit and finish, and it arrives in a black gel coat which is ready to be installed on your bike or painted over with minimal prep. On top of that, the fairing also comes fully assembled with all the electronics, hardware, and the windshield of your choice. Now, taking a look at the electronics, you can see the two Infinity LED 6.5-inch marine speakers installed on the fairing. These speakers are going to give you 75 watts of RMS power, and they offer 16 different colors and a variety of different modes to alternate those colors with. All of those colors will be controlled with a remote that's included with the fairing. And if you take a closer look here, you can see the speaker LEDs can be switched easily with the A button on the remote. You can use that to switch the colors. As you can see here, we've got a variety of different colors to go through. Now if you press the B button on the remote, the B button is going to switch the solid color into a strobe mode. The color will start strobing, and you can continue pressing this B button to change the actual pattern that the strobe is going in. It'll change the speed, it'll change the way that it's strobing. And now if you press the C button, it's going to go, instead of a strobe mode, it's going to switch the color into a fading mode. The colors will slowly fade in and out, and pressing the D button on the remote will completely turn off the LED lights. And if you press it one more time, the lights will turn back on in the same mode and in the same color that you actually left it off on. Now if you continue pressing the A button, eventually after the, I believe it's the yellow color, strobe through here. Now we've reached the multicolor strobe mode. Once we reach this mode, you can also control the speed that the colors are actually fluctuating by pressing the B button. The B button is going to increase the speed that the colors change, and if you want to have them go a little slower, you can press the C button. It's going to slow down the rate at which those colors are changing. And now if we press that A button one more time, we're going to switch into the multicolor fade mode, which you can also control the speed of by pressing that B button once again. The colors are going to be fading in and out at a more rapid pace. Pressing the C button, it's going to slow that down so you have a slower fade into each color. Now moving on to the stereo unit on the fairing, we have the Rockford Fosgate PMX3 with a satellite module included in the back for satellite radio. Now you can see the unit has a 2.7-inch full color display to view all of your multimedia content included in the radio, which you can see once we open up the source menu with this button right here. Once we press that source menu, you can see that we have a couple of options which include Bluetooth music, Pandora radio control, Sirius XM, a rear view camera feature which mostly intended for boat use. You have FM radio, AM radio, a WB tuner, and also we skip by here, you got a USB audio mode, which is going to be used for if you plug in a USB here, you can play music out of that, and you'll also be able to browse through files. Now with that, we are not able to select it at this point in time because we don't have anything connected to the actual USB, but if you do plug something in there, it will become an available option so that you can choose it and use it. Down here you can also see we have an auxiliary input if you want to play music directly from your audio device rather than connecting it to Bluetooth. And on this side here, we've also got a 12-volt power outlet. Well, now that you've heard about the stereo system and we've shown you the stereo system, we're going to play some music so you can see exactly how the 400-watt pre-installed amp and that PMX3 stereo system sound.
bensound.com
Now, the last thing worth mentioning on the radio unit is really how you can see it's got that wide range of functionality that you can use, but it's also really built with the ease of use in mind, so it's real easy for your everyday person to use and take advantage of all the features without getting too complicated and mixing themselves up. Now, if you have any questions for us, please always feel free to give us a call at 888-725-3679. Make sure to like and subscribe for all of our latest news and product updates. My name is Alex, this is Accessories International, and thank you for tuning in.